So, I found this sort of website video for the summoning of Slender Man. You want to watch it?
Is it going to be creepy?
Isn't anything with Slender Man creepy?
Go ahead. What we got to lose?
Wait a minute. No. No, we're not watching it because,
You going to wuss out?
Yes, I'm a total wuss. I'm a wuss. I'm sorry, guys. No.
Mama's boy.
Guys, we're going to talk about all kinds of stupidity, like watching a Slender Man video and much more in our Slender Man review here, because there's a shitload of stupidity to talk about in this movie, and I don't know where the fuck you want to start, but it's gonna get deep in there.
I mean, let's give you a little info about the Slender Man myth.
Okay, let's get into the Slender Man myth for a second, because that's where I really want to start here, because Slender Man is a creepypasta sort of creation, and creepypasta is all these sort of like stories from like internet users, and they
myth
sort of
and legends pieced together,
all that jazz, and they sort of come together for this
I mean, it's like all those other ones like Bloody Mary, Candyman, all that type of
there's
stuff.
all these type of myths that come together, and basically in a nutshell, the myth sort of grew and the popularity of Slender Man grew.
See, that's what gives it power, is the fear behind the myth.
Yes, but moreover than that, the idea that this Slender Man, out of any other creepypasta creation that has happened, has really penetrated the pop culture, like more than anything else.
In modern day news today.
Modern day news, there's even been like, I don't remember if you even knew about it. You probably did, the whole thing with like the 12-year-old girls who stabbed their friend because they said that they needed a sacrifice for Slender Man. Other people have committed suicide over it.
And hell, this movie's been banned in certain places because they don't want to deal with the Slender Man slogan.
The whole like backlash of it and everything. It's really bizarre, man. The whole thing. And
well, the thing is separating the truth from the myth.
Yes, and that's the thing, separating the truth from the myth. And this movie, I kind of figured eventually they were going to do a Slender Man movie.
Do everything else.
Because why not, right? The character is popular enough. Why not just put a Slender Man movie out there? And yeah, I mean, where do you want to start with the movie,
well,
sir?
I mean, the only actress that we know, at least I know and you know, is
Joey King. Joey King.
Everybody else is kind of an unknown actress.
Not really well-known actors. No, not really. And
I mean, I've seen like some of the adult ones. I've seen them in other things. I just forget their names.
I forget their names too. And the thing for me is that this movie, I just want to get it right out there immediately. What my thoughts are. This is PG-13 garbage. Okay? It is. This is PG-13 garbage.
I mean, it might have increased. Oh my god, I think I see Slender Man. I mean, if I had to say anything about this movie, I would have made this rated R. I mean, at least then it would probably get a slightly bit better.
Okay, I'll start there, but there's so much more to hate on this movie. Number one, the characters here are so goddamn bland, so goddamn dry.
And dumb.
You do not get to know any of these characters. The only character traits you get to find out is one has an alcoholic father, one has a sister, the other one's black. And well, it's the truth.
The other one's into the occult.
The other one's kind of into the occult, kind of like a goth chick. That's the only traits you get to find out about any of these characters. That's it.
You don't really, like you say, you don't delve into these characters enough.
You don't delve into them at all.
You know what the part I hate is, I understand in the beginning, you gotta make it kind of quick. I was like, you don't really get, I mean, for when the Slender Man comes for you, it's kind of corny. I mean,
it is corny.
The first one, she just disappears.
And that's it. Never see her
stare off and, next minute she's gone.
Like, not only that, right? But Slender Man can do pretty much almost any goddamn thing, right?
It's like almost like the daytime Freddy Krueger in a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, he'll take you this one time, and then he'll sort of mess with your dreams in another, and next thing he'll mess
the main
with
girl
reality.
he probably messed with the most, and even then it wasn't really, I didn't think it was that kind of effectiveness.
It's like he can do everything all at once, and
Don't look at his face, because they'll drive you insane.
It'll drive you insane, apparently. I mean, but even though one chick sees his face and she doesn't go insane, like, I don't, like...
Which one?
The main female character. She sees his face.
She's very much in denial about the whole thing until almost the end.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, look, let me say something right now, man. That she sees his face, but she doesn't go insane. But of course, well, the black chick has to go insane, because I mean, come on.
By
now.
the time you see the end of her, I mean, it says that you pretty much go insane until you die, and it's like she looked like she was on the last legs by the time you see her at the end.
Yeah, that, and also let me also set this up. And I know we're going all over the place here, but this movie is sort of.
That's how you can pretty much go through this movie.
This fucking movie, man. Basically, these girls, they like these guys, and they get together at this friend's house, and they're like, well, I know what the guys are doing. They're watching a video, and they're trying to summon Slender Man, so let's do that as well. So
that was their big first mistake.
So apparently, they go on this Slender Man website, which is as easily accessible as porn is, apparently,
and
because
it's just version of The Ring.
It's like they're watching this video, and all kinds of weird imagery, kind of like The Ring.
Except that one was a lot faster
and more creepier. And this one sort of shows that the Slender Man, and it's all going to their eyes, and they're like, whoa, okay.
Well, I mean, I think they all look at the end, but most of them had their eyes closed till like almost near the end.
Yeah,
I mean, the redhead, the goth girl, she was the first one to see most of it.
And then they were kind of like going, but it's like they all saw it in various ways, and it's affecting them, and it's affecting the way they are, and...
I mean, these girls just make stupid fucking decisions.
Oh my god.
Like the part where they're like, how do we get the cult girl back? And it was like, we do this, and this. Sacrifice something we love, and like... It's like you keep the blindfold on after you summon him, and it's like, guess who's the first one that takes the blindfold off? The black chick. I mean,
and here's the thing. Again, talk about dumb. First of all, they watch a video on this really shady website that they shouldn't even be watching, or whatever, and they do that. That's already fucking dumb. Then the whole idea of them being kidnapped, or the main, well, that redhead being kidnapped, and all that's going on, and it's like it's one stupidity, one dumb thing after a fucking another, man. And the whole thing with the blindfold thing, like when she takes her blindfold off, I'm like, you are a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. In fact, even, and it's not just the females here, it's everybody. Okay, it's even
the parents through all this. I mean, half the time, at least the main girl's parents are there some of the time, and the goth girls, like, where are the rest of the parents?
Where are the parents in here? Where is,
Who's
like,
gonna
the
let their kids walk in? I mean, in the beginning of this movie, it looks like they're just walking down dark alleys by themselves. I'm like, I understand there's a couple of you, but it don't take that much for a serial killer to kill one of you.
It really doesn't. And again, just the idea of Slender Man as a fucking character, man.
He's bland.
He's bland. Look,
the scares were weak.
Okay, look, Freddy Krueger, he has personality. Michael Myers, he has presence.
See, they're hunters. They enjoy the chase. They like to get the fear spiked up in you until they're about to do the kill.
I mean, what the fuck does Slender Man do? You're mine. That's it. I mean, he doesn't even talk either. He
just looks at you.
You're mine. Yeah, he just
shave.
Thank you. He's no, but he's literally, though, Like
he's just
he's just standing there in the background, not doing a fucking thing.
I mean,
and
I think a tree does more than he does.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, right? But as you said, the scares are cheap as shit.
I mean, even when he does the hallucinations for him, it's just like, it doesn't feel real. I mean, there's one part where she's making out with the guy and he's just like, I'm like, so this guy got Slender Man cock blocked? I mean, this guy was trying to get with this girl. I mean, apparently this main girl's very fucking easy. She's only on the first date. She's already ready to go to second base.
Why wasn't Slender Man in blockers? He would have made the best block. He would have made the best cock blocker.
Oh God!
I mean, guys, look. This is when
you think about it, he's the first supernatural killer that's trying not to promote sex.
This is true. This is true. He's trying not to promote sex. He's not my kind of bad guy, guys.
I know.
But
drinking drugs, he's against that.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe that's why he wears a suit.
Probably. He's very proper. But my thing about it as well is like this horror movie does something I fucking hate. It ends up like those scares. The scares are so cheap that in order to try to make them effective, they use that big like almost like sound. Like goes like like
or something. The crackling sound in a forest. I'm like,
because they got nothing else. They got nothing fucking. You got that.
I mean, you don't even get that with Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger. You hear his theme song.
Michael Myers got dun 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 dun. You got nothing.
Fucking Jeepers Creepers. He's more creative than this guy.
You got nothing with this fucking guy, dude. You got nothing with this fucking dude.
The part that really kills me is, you know, it's like, oh, we're trying to make you care about these characters, but I feel nothing for them.
And then here's something like, okay, like the two main females are left in the movie, right? And then the character of Ren does something that is unfucking forgivable.
Pretty much signed her death warrant.
Unfucking forgivable. And you literally are like, and then when the main chick, when she confronts her about it, you know, she's like,
oh, I'm just trying to save myself.
He's like, this is how terrible the acting is. That's my sister.
I'm kind of glad I went to the bathroom before that point.
Oh my God, it's fucking. The acting is amateurish here. The directing, the whole film looks really washed out, really bland. It doesn't have any
a weak acid trip.
Very lifeless colors in here. It's just very drab.
You know what really killed me? It was like somewhere, I think it was about 75-80% near the end.
Yeah.
Where she has like that multiple dream thing.
Oh, that's terrible.
She goes into the bathroom, she looks down, and she's got, her stomach looks like she's like 9 months pregnant.
Yeah.
And fucking branches start coming out of her stomach. Like, what was the significance of the dream?
What was the point of the whole dream? There was no fucking point of the dream sequence at all. The dream sequence was absolutely fucking pointless. And
even when she went out, you know, when it was up the last to her, I'm like, I don't get it.
When she, like, is that what happened to the first girl? Like, what happened?
The last girl before her? I mean,
like,
it doesn't make any sense.
And this is where the PG-13 rating really pisses me the fuck off. Because, and it's not to say that there isn't any good PG-13 films out there, because we saw Happy Death Day, which we really fucking liked.
Imagine if that were rated R? Holy shit.
Exactly. And we saw another PG-13 film we liked last year, which was Wish Upon.
Which was a lot fucking better than this.
And had Joey King in it.
Which was a lot fucking better than this.
Exactly, man. And so PG-13 films can be good if it's done well. But I'm telling you guys, this one, it's like the PG-13 here is like, there's barely anything fucking suggested in this movie.
Well, that, and there's like two open-ended questions. I mean, one's kind of obvious, but the other one's like, when did the one girl look at the fucking video, and you know, how'd that get convinced to do that? And the guy that the main girl was going with, I'm like, is he dead now, or is he one of those Slender Man victims or what?
The fucking guy, man. He's this fucking high school
Quarterback
jock shithead here, who's
trying to get laid.
And if, by the way, let me say this: if you know, thank God for Slender Man, because if you didn't cock block him,
she would have been an early teenage pregnancy.
Exactly, she would have been on 16 and pregnant. So
the child would come out looking like Slender Man.
I mean, actually, you know what? Slender Man's a great contraceptive. Slender Man's a great
He's a great anti-sex method.
Very great. He almost looks like a really thin condom. Anyway, so it doesn't, it might as well, right? Jesus.
This is what your brain looks on Slender Man.
God, man, this is, the character's bland, lifeless, the scares cheap, the whole, goddamn, man, I am just so, it's done.
Well, answer me this.
Okay.
Other than the first girl that gets taken out of the three.
Yes.
If you had to say, I can't really say best, but, which one would have the most interesting way to go out?
Okay.
And least interesting?
The most interesting, I would have to say, was the redhead, because she got out of the movie really fucking quickly. So, God bless her.
You're like, hey, you're
out of here. The other one was terrible, was Joey King, because
all she did was look like she did a reverse poltergeist.
It looked like a reverse poltergeist. It looked like...
Which one was that where the fucking tree comes flying in?
Oh,
was that the first one?
Oh my God, you guys are gonna tell us, I know, but I
it's been so long since I watched them.
Jesus. That one, or the whole, like, let me say something else. The whole, like, library scene. The library scene, which made no
fake payoff.
No fucking sense, the library scene. And that was a stupid scene, made no sense in the plot whatsoever, other than she finds the book, but she doesn't really do anything with the book anyway, so what's the fucking point?
She kind of freaks out, then the librarian's like, are you okay? I would have been like, as soon as the librarian came, it would have turned into Slender Man.
You know what this movie reminds me of? It reminds me of a movie that I reviewed on Netflix Nights, The Bye-Bye Man. And
I never saw that.
God,
you told me not to bother.
The Bye-Bye Man is fucking awful. And this in fact, you want to know what? I actually want to give a little bit of credit to The Bye-Bye Man, because this is actually worse than the fucking Bye-Bye Man. At least The Bye-Bye Man had a little bit of creepiness and a little bit of effectiveness.
That's saying a lot from him.
Oh man, oh my God, dude, this thing is just a piece of trash, and I can see why it's gotten the bad ratings and the bad reviews.
I even talked to the ticket counter. He's like, this movie did bad over the weekend. I'm like,
I can see it. This movie is utter garbage, guys.
Kind of makes me wish we could have used our movie pass to save us the money.
Yeah, but now that I use my money on this, boy, am I really pissed off at you, Slender Man. I am pissed off at you. You better...
We should have saw Crazy Rich Asians. We probably would have had a better time.
You want me to be afraid of you? You better be afraid of my ass, because I'm coming after you, motherfucker, because this is bullshit.
Show him the face of death.
Motherfucker, you.
Oh, he's a pussycat.
Piece of shit. I literally, this movie, let me tell you something. They wanted to make Slender Man the next, like, horror icon. Yeah, no, okay, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen at all. He ain't gonna be even close to the next horror icon, because this movie...
I can name at least 3 right now, or will always be superior to him. Victor Crowley, Jeepers Creepers minus the last movie, and any Halloween or Jason movies.
Halloween or Jason movies, or you know what?
Even the worst leather chainsaw movie.
Or even something like the character from Trick or Treat. Like, he's actually a really cool and unique character.
I remember that film.
But he's an icon. Slender Man will not be an icon.
You want to see a messed up movie? Watch All Hallows Eve. That was a great movie.
I minorly remember that one. I minorly remember that one. But let me just tell you guys, this is an honest to God skip it. I mean, I mean,
This would
what's
be
your
a
grade
very
rating?
boring Netflix nights movie if it ever comes across you.
Yeah, if this is a Netflix
If you're
movie,
just bored and you need something to watch, I mean, this movie has almost no redeeming qualities. I mean, I feel sorry for the actresses that had to play this movie because this movie was just dull.
I would leave this off of your resume, man.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
leave this off of your resume.
This is like,
Keep the general hospitals on there. All My Children's. Take Slender Man off.
I mean, this
Doesn't
guy
matter.
would rather watch movies that he discarded, like his True Blood and his Dexter movies, and
I would rather watch Sookie Stackhouse get banged 1,000 times by whomever than fucking watch this piece of garbage again.
you know, would probably have a better uptake for this movie if this was a Tales from a Crypt episode, because you know that you'd know how to make it good.
Yeah, at least that.
Even a
but-
Tales from the Dark Side.
God.
But this movie is just, I mean, this is probably the first time I don't think I've ever said it in our reviews, even before we started doing YouTube. I think this movie's irredeemable.
I agree.
I have to give this one
What you
pretty
give
much a straight F.
This is a straight F.
I was bored.
Yes, I was yawning. I was yawning,
waiting for it
man.
to be over.
I was yawning through most of it, and I was thinking, like, this is trash, brother. And this movie is an absolute F.
Fucking train wreck.
This is a train wreck. This is terrible. And the filmmakers here, the producers, the actors, they should be fucking ashamed of themselves. This is garbage.
I mean,
and
what was it? It's just a paycheck? I mean, shit.
We didn't love Unfriended the Dark Web, but you know what? I'll fucking take that movie over this.
I like, what was that one?
What?
You saw a while back, Friend Request?
A Friend for Friend
This was
Request.
20 times, I mean, compared to Friend Request, this movie was like the lowest movie I've ever seen.
This is lowest common. This is such a boring, lifeless, dull, cheap scares, stupid characters, and a really ineffective horror villain that does absolutely nothing for me whatsoever. This is an absolute fucking F. Trash. Throw it in the fucking trash. Throw it down the fucking sewer where Pennywise can fucking eat it. Okay? Fucking pissed.
Fucking Pennywise would have kicked Slender Man's ass.
You goddamn right he would, a motherfucker.
Probably spit him out because he tastes so bad.
Ooh, piece of shit.
I would have rather Pennywise kill these girls.
Absolutely. God damn it. Yeah, man. I mean, God, this movie is just a piece of shit. And you know what? That Slender Man is really one ineffective motherfucker, I tell you. He's not scary at all. He can't even get anybody's attention, let alone, like... Bob? Yeah. Bob, you there? Hello? Hello? Bob? What?
Did you hear that?
What?
Can you see him?
Here. Fucking here.
He's right there.
Where? What?
You don't see him?
I don't see him. What?
He's pointing at you.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, definitely
I'm not crazy.
give it a thumbs up. And we'll be back next time for another movie review.
I thought I saw him behind the car.
You'll be okay.
Seth, right behind you.
Ah!